guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is what's in my iPhone. The phone I have is the iPhone 6. It's just the iPhone 6, so it's nothing great, but yeah. Check out my social media. My Instagram is linked below. It's at melanie.christy. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I don't know where the subscribe button is, but I think you can figure it out. Okay, so this is my lock screen. It's just a picture of my boyfriend from Snapchat. He's acting super goofy, but yeah, so that's just my lock screen, pretty simple. And then this is my home screen. It's a picture of me and my boyfriend from prom. Super cute, I know. But yeah, so that's that. The way I set up my iPhone is actually kind of weird. As you can see, I put two folders at the bottom instead of having it all over the iPhone. I thought this was a little simplistic because I like when things are clean, simple, and yeah, that just pretty much explains that. So the first folder I have is pretty much utilities and stuff like that, and the other folder is apps that I actually bought that I use pretty often, like social media and games and such. So let's open up this first folder here. Okay, so the first three apps I have is Messages, the phone app, and FaceTime. Obviously, I use Messages a lot. Phone, I kind of use, but I mostly use FaceTime. I know that some people on YouTube say that they don't use the FaceTime app that much, but I do live far away from home, like I've said in my videos previously, so I FaceTime my boyfriend a lot, my family, and my friends. So that is why I use FaceTime so much. Next, I have Safari, Mail, and the App Store. So Safari, obviously self-explanatory. Mail, I am in college, so I do get a lot of emails when class is canceled. That's my favorite email. And the App Store is just the App Store. Then I have Spotify, Clock, and Settings. Settings is self-explanatory. Clock, I cannot wake up on my own, so I definitely need that alarm. And also I have Spotify. I don't like listening to music that I pay for. I get music for free on Spotify because I am a cheap college student. Okay, so on the next page I have the calendar app, the camera app, and the weather app. So I am currently living in Buffalo, so the weather app is super helpful knowing if it's either 20 degrees or negative 50 degrees. The camera app, self-explanatory. Calendar app, also self-explanatory. Then I have photos, maps, and notes, all self-explanatory. Then I have the contacts app and the Bank of America app to find out how much money I have, which is usually $0 because again I am a cheap college student, broke college student. And then I have the Verizon app to know when exactly I'm going over my data because I always go over my data because I am obsessed with my phone. The next three apps I have is a calculator, the See To It app, and Find My Friends. Calculator, self-explanatory, that's the word of the day. But See To It is an app that I use for work. When I used to work back at home, it's when we check the schedules every week and we can request off and message other coworkers. It was actually really helpful. The Find My Friends app, me and my friends also send each other's locations just so we can see where we are all the time and be super stalkerish. And I also have my boyfriend's location on there so I can always see what he's up to. I have Reminders, iTunes, and the Wallet app, which I usually don't use at all pretty much. The next two is Track My iPhone and the Health app. I used to check the Health app to see how many steps I walked, but I don't do that now. And the next app I have is the Google Docs app. I use this to sign up for gymnastics practices, which you guys should know that I am not doing right now because I am always getting hurt. The next three apps I have are actually pretty important. The first one is Zipcar, so this is where I can sign up to get a car on campus. It's usually about $7 an hour to borrow a car, and this is pretty useful so I don't have to bring my car up here and you don't have to pay for gas or insurance. So I'm really excited to start using this. I get to start using it in a week because I will be 18. The next app I have is UB Mobile, which is just basically the website for my school in an app. Also pretty useful because I track when the buses are coming and where they are in real time, which is pretty cool. And the last app I have in this folder is the app Get. I do this to check my meals, how many meals I have left at the end of the week and how many I used so far, and how much money I used as far as dining goes. So that was it for that folder, the utilities folder. Now we're gonna open up the other folder I have, which is apps that I actually downloaded. Okay, so the first app I have is Snapchat. I feel like we all have Snapchat. I don't have a Snapchat for YouTube just yet because my Snapchat is kind of personal, but I do plan on getting one in the future when I get some more subscribers. The next app I have is Instagram, which I'm obviously in love with. Go check out my Instagram, at melanie.christy. Go follow. I hope you guys like my aesthetic. I'm really trying hard. Me and my friend Becca do photo shoots. So check it out. Next I have Twitter. I do not have a Twitter for YouTube yet, but I plan on getting one again when I get more subscribers. Right now my Twitter is private. Next I have Tumblr. I use Tumblr pretty much as inspiration for my Instagram pictures and my YouTube videos. I don't really go on that much. And next I have GroupMe. I use this to talk with my gymnastics team that I am currently not on. And also over the summer, all the college students were kind of joining these GroupMes to try to get to know each other. So I used to talk to kids that were going to my college over the summer, but we don't really talk in that anymore. Next I have Pinterest. I use this for Instagram inspiration and YouTube inspiration. And the next app is YouTube, so I'm pretty sure you all watching this know what YouTube is, so there's the app for it. And then I have Wish.com, which is an app for shopping. Everything's pretty cheap. Everything's usually like under $8. It takes a super long time to get there, but I just did buy 2 new things, so I might put a haul on those 2 things that I bought on Wish.com in front of a video I do when I get it, which should be in the beginning of November. The last app I have is Snupps. I also use this for Instagram inspiration and YouTube inspiration. They just post pictures and stuff. It's pretty dumb. My next app is the music app, which I don't really use again because I use Spotify. Next, I use NBC to watch TV. I usually watch SVU on this. SVU is one of my favorite shows, so you guys should check it out because I love it. So you guys should love it too. And then the next app I have is Freeform, so that I can watch Pretty Little Liars. Yes, I am still obsessed with Pretty Little Liars because I am a nerd, and I'm very upset that this is going to be the last season, so I'm actually going to cry. But yeah, so that's why I use Freeform. And then I have the ABC app to watch Grey's Anatomy. If you're a Grey's Anatomy fan, give this video a thumbs up because Grey's Anatomy is the best. The next app I have is Netflix. I've never met someone who doesn't watch Netflix, so you guys all know what that is. Go Netflix. Like this video if you like Netflix. And then I have the Facetune app, which I usually use to brighten and whiten my pictures for Instagram. And the next app I have is ViscoCam, which is also for editing my Instagram pictures. And then I have Snapseed, which is also for editing my Instagram pictures. So if you want to see a video on how I edit my Instagram pictures, give this video another thumbs up. Not that you can do that many. You can only give it once, but I will make a video on how I edit my Instagram pictures. And then I have an app called Unum. I don't really know how to say it. UNUM. I don't know. But this is so I can put my pictures on the app first to see how it looks with my feed to make sure that it goes with my aesthetic. I can also check how I'm gaining and losing followers, when the best time to post is, and all those fun stuff. So this is the last page in this folder, which is the last page overall in my phone. This is my games app. And I am super weird, and I like puzzle games and I like card games because I'm a nerd. I am a civil engineering major, so I do love math and I love puzzles and stuff like that. So that is why these are the kind of games I like. The first one is Pyramid. It's a card game. You just kind of match the cards to add up to the number 13, which is basically a math game. I'm a nerd. The next one is Smooth. I don't really know how to pronounce it. But it's kind of just like a ball, and you have to like move it around so that it doesn't hit any of the other balls. It's pretty dumb. The next one is Orbits. It's just a game where like a ball goes around the circle, and you have to try to not hit the obstacles and stuff. It's confusing, but whatever. The next app I have is Candy Crush, which I feel like you guys all know Candy Crush. I don't really play it that much, but I have it just in case I am bored and want to play. I then have a game called Rings, which I can't really explain it, but you have to match the colors. I don't know. You should download it and try to learn how to do it. I don't know. And then I have 1010, which I feel like a lot of people know this game. You have to like create lines and stuff with different shapes. Yeah. Rings is kind of like that too, and this next game I have is also pretty similar to that. The app is called Color 6, which is just like you have to get different spheres of colors to make it disappear. It's like 1010, I guess. The next app I have is Spider, aka Spider Solitaire. I do like card games. I feel like everybody played that on their mom's computer when they were little. Maybe everyone didn't do that, but I did that because I was a weird child. But yeah, so I play Spider Solitaire still, as well as regular Solitaire, which again is my next app. So yeah, so that is it for all of my apps on my iPhone. So this was my iPhone. That's what's in my iPhone, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram at melanie.christy. Subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!